I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A former substitute teacher at Sacred Heart School in Newburgh pleaded guilty to a charge of second-degree rape today for a sexual relationship she had carried on with a student beginning when he was 12 years old. 45-year-old Lisa Franklin of Newburgh is expected to be sentenced to 2.5 years in prison, plus 10 years post-release supervision. Prosecutors said the crimes occurred over the course of a year after Franklin had met the boy while working as a substitute teacher. For a lot of you, today was cleanup day, a chance to dig out from round 2 of our snowstorms that created some major headaches throughout the region. This morning, many local school districts had delayed openings as a result of yesterday's snow. For some of those we ran into earlier today, not literally, fortunately, snow's not such a big deal. And now comes word from the meteorologists that Frosty here will have a very limited lifespan. Temperatures in our region will be on the rise in the days ahead. More on that when we check out the forecast in a couple of minutes. In the village of Liberty, police say a snowmobile crash last night killed a passenger on the vehicle. It happened after 9 p.m. on Chestnut Street. The operator of the snowmobile was taken into custody and faces criminal charges in connection with the incident. The identities of the driver and the victim had yet to be released. Look for further details here at Record Online. It's not just those controversial Common Core education standards that have a lot of school district superintendents and board members riled up. Many are upset with the state education department's planned rollout of an online information site that school officials say will amount to an attack on student and parent privacy. A revolt is brewing over InBloom, a software system where an assortment of personal student information could be accessed. Despite the blowback, the state education department has scheduled rollout for next spring. Reporter Pauline Liu will have the full story on the student privacy concerns and the fight against this database portal. You'll be able to read her story in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record and here at Record Online. Saying it provides for the largest reduction in government spending in the history of Ulster County, $23.8 million. County Executive Mike Hein signed off today on the 2014 Ulster County budget, a spending plan that includes no property tax increase and no layoffs. Hein says the spending reduction is the result of improvements in efficiency, public-private partnerships, and a multi-year restructuring strategy. Hein says it's the third consecutive year his administration's approved a county budget with no property tax hike. 2 women from Sullivan County have been charged with felony burglary and criminal mischief while attempting to sell copper piping that they had stolen from a residence on Emma Street in Liberty last Wednesday. Village police say 30-year-old Rebecca Egan of Livingston Manor and 28-year-old Tony DeLauro of Liberty broke into the house, then cut and removed copper piping. They were additionally charged with possession of burglars' tools. Police said the removal of the piping caused water and fuel oil to flood the basement of the residence. And his career in the Orange County District Attorney's Office is coming to an end in less than 2 weeks. And it's with mixed emotions that Frank Phillips looks back on his decision to retire from the office after 35 years of service, the past 28 as DA. Phillips says the accomplishments he's most proud of came in the early years when he worked to provide structure and continuity to what had been a dysfunctional prosecutor's office.
To have lawyers that have been here 20 years is certainly something I'm proud of, because it's a benefit to the people of this county to have experienced prosecutors who can duke it out with the most experienced defense attorneys who know how to deal with judges. And I think that our contribution to public safety is paramount. I mean, you can have the best police agencies in the world, and if you have a district attorney's office that doesn't know what they're doing, it doesn't matter. And conversely, if the police need assistance, it's great to have experienced prosecutors that can help them and tell them how to put a case together. So I think it's more than the conviction rate. I think it's reputation in the community of the office, and I can only speak that people I see regularly tell me I'm doing a great job. And the secret is, they're doing a great job, and I tend to get the credit for it nowadays.
Phillips doesn't figure to be idle for long. He's currently in negotiations with several law firms in Orange County.
It's nice to know that I have a marketable skill, and a lot of it, again, is based on the reputation I've built thanks to my staff. And I think it would help any law firm to have me on the logo and the marquee, and I recognize that that's part of it, that there's something in it for them, but why not? It's not like we're going to sell our soul. But yeah, I would like to start sometime in March. I want to take a couple months off and be bored out of my mind and then find something to do.
Reporter Heather Yankin will have more from Orange County District Attorney Frank Phillips in an upcoming edition of the Times-Herald Record and here at Record Online. As mentioned earlier, we're going to be getting a bit of a break with our weather after the pounding we've taken from the snow. Tomorrow will be partly sunny and milder with the highs up around 40 degrees. More snow melt expected on Friday as well, with temperatures Friday climbing to near 50 degrees under a mostly cloudy sky. Get the news and information to help start your day in the Times-Herald Record, and keep clicking here at Record Online throughout the day for news and weather updates. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.